are back. Exactly. Jump on the hype train. Yeah. That's what I like to say. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting times here. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought? I thought we were going to experience base season, but we're experiencing BNB season. It's unreal. Yeah, BNB flipped XRP. Wow, I don't really like XRP too much, but I have been expecting it to do some major pumps over the next few weeks with all these incoming ETFs. But BNB, man, BNB just like say like take a step back. Yeah, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, interesting stuff. It's just who would have thought with the amount of good plays we've been pulling in my community with these BNB tokens, it's been unreal. I thought that this was going to happen with base tokens. Like hopefully that's going to be coming soon, maybe in a few weeks, or next month or whatever when it comes to base tokens. But BNB has been absolutely ripping. Oh my God. And all the tokens, it's been totally unreal. Hits new all-time high of 1,300. Yeah. Interestingly enough, just like a couple hours ago, I was just doing my normal trades and suddenly I just noticed like everything just like turning red. I was like, holy crap. But yeah, either way, I mean, yeah, we're going to have ups and downs in a bull run. So it's not like it's unexpected, but, and I don't know if there's anything going on that actually caused it, but we do have a lot of good news out there, right? We have like tons and tons of good news that I just pulled together just now. 45 BNB from 2020 at $200. Wow, yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. That is amazing. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I still have some Doge from Dogecoin from last cycle too that I held over. And so I had a ton of Doge last cycle. Oh, I went to this channel. I wish I had done that a year ago. Really? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, the channel is increasing in popularity. I've been noticing the amount of growth that I've had. When I started this channel out, I was making these really high quality videos and spending tons and tons of hours, and I just wasn't getting any views. And I sort of switched my strategy, and it's just been nothing but growth. So yeah, glad to have you here. Good to have you here. Going to have many more people very soon, I think, because of the amount of growth. But yeah, there's been a lot of good news that I've collected. So obviously gold is pumping too, all-time high, which again proves that you know, money flows into those assets first and so on. So it's like it's not just Bitcoin and crypto. So, but yeah, all interesting stuff. But yeah, I mean, I found this interesting stuff. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is already its most profitable, surpassing older ETFs. So there's been tons of articles I've been surfing through, you know, just talking about this. So, but yeah, we are so freaking early, man, in this crypto space, right? This so freaking early, like only like a 4 trillion market cap. I mean, even when it's a 40 trillion market cap, we're going to be saying we're so early. So you don't know how early you are. If you're watching this today, it is insane, right? Oh my God. Notification that the hype is helping. You get notifications. No, I don't. No, I just from people telling me. No, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can browse around. Maybe there's some, you know, area in YouTube Studio, you know, in the admin section for YouTube creators. Maybe there is. I just don't. I haven't seen it. But I know all about it. I mean, it's just I don't know. Archie the One, hello my dark crypto. What do you think, we can hold Caspa? Can we hold Caspa? Is Caspa that low? Did it dip? Everything just took like a nosedive, right? Hold on, let's say. Everything just took a nosedive like 2 hours ago. I was like, holy crap. Sent a mass message out to my community. I'm like, everything is going down, right? All right, I haven't played that in a while. Where's that Johnny Cash? Everything's going down.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, and the flames went higher.
There you go. Yeah, I was like, everything's going down. If you got anything just like incredibly green right now, just take profits and just swing trade and buy back in if you want. But yeah, Casper's going down again. It's like it was going up just like earlier today, and now it's going down again. But yeah, this thing with Casper, I think this is like, this happens like not, not just with Casper, but with coins in general that eventually pump to the moon. Like, I remember this happening with Toshi, that people were complaining about Toshi because they had higher hopes for Toshi. It's not going anywhere, and things like that, and people were complaining. And then like some of us were like, when people start complaining and start whining, that's when you got to buy some more. And then eventually it happened. Like the whole run up last season during the Trump pump just went straight through, and it was basically ending like mid January. It was coming to an end. Then suddenly Toshi is revived and it gets listed on Coinbase, and now everybody loves Toshi. So I mean, I think that I think a lot of people that are going to be cheating out of Casper the way they did Toshi, it's like the same thing. I had somebody comment on one of my videos my Casper videos about XRP, saying that there were people back who selling their XRP at 50 cents, and now those same people right now are buying XRP now, and in the multiple dollar range. It's like people don't know what they're doing. They're just going to be selling early. I don't think, I'm not selling so far. I'm not selling my Casper because I think back to that. What if it just skyrockets just when everybody else is just whining? So it usually happens that way, but we'll see. What else we got going on over here? Let me call this out. Yeah, Grayscale launches first US listed spot ETF. So we got money inbound. What we got right now, we don't have retail for the most part. What we have, obviously we're retail, but we don't have retail in general. Where like I look at Google Trends, and the searches are going up in Google Trends, which implies that some people are coming in and hitting the market for the first time and so on, but not that much. Like what we have is institutions. Institutions are really going to pump our bags right now. And it may be the case for the global market outside of the US, because the money printing has been happening for this entire year around the world, except for in the US. So maybe we might have more retail in other countries, more than the US, but we'll see. The US, I guess the US will take its turn next year and the following year, because as you guys know, have been watching me, I've been saying this bull run is going to keep on going. It's going to probably straight up until 2027. Just going to have many ups and downs, and we're about to experience one of those ups right now, and it's going to come down again, and it's going to go back up. But yeah, spot ETF around ETFs with allowing staking for ETH and Solana. So yeah, this is see record like 6 billion weekly inflows. Yeah, we're going to just see the total crypto market cap in general, and the alts. I mean, the alts just like because of the alts, not like and the alts, but the total crypto market cap we're going to see explode, probably just because the alts like ETH and Solana and a few others like Dogecoin is going to be ETFs as well. And we're going to see obviously XRP. We're going to see the total crypto market cap explode very soon. Fear and greed. I took a refresh on this. I was like, today, I was like, so we're into greed. We just crossed over neutral into greed, crossed into greed. And I was like, okay, today is like a really green day this morning. And I was like, okay, we're going to be passing into the greed territory. This is going to be like an awesome week. Because just yesterday I mentioned that article from Standard Chartered, this global financial services company based out of London. They were saying that Bitcoin is going to be like 135K by Friday, and I'm seeing them make all these new all-time highs. I'm like, yeah. So You know, maybe it's possible. Maybe it's going to go up to 135K in the next few days. It is possible, but we'll see. We took a nosedive today, so we're not probably going to pass down into neutral again. Yeah, market manipulators, exactly, yeah. Thoughts on Zealous Swap? Oh, I haven't really got deep into all that stuff with it. You know, the only thing I've done so far is that I've just experimented with bridging over from you know, from L1 on Casware to L2 using MetaMax with a Casplex, but and it's like just to send the Caspa over to the L2, it was taking me like 15 minutes, and then somebody in my community said it was taking like an hour or something, like 45 minutes. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then my next best bet is just to I didn't even try. I was doing that on Sunday night, but you know, as people were saying in my community, we're gonna, you know, it's probably better off going through Casper Butt and then over to Dispense, right? But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get that done this week, because you know, those Casper tokens, they're gonna be pumping too. So we got money incoming, like I've been talking about here. So it's gonna trickle down to everything. So no, what is that? AI? Or maybe, I don't know. There's so many tokens out there. So many tokens. What is that? Chain Opera AI, is that what it is? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's a BNB token. Oh, well. Huh. I was like, yet again. Yeah, we've been trading so many BNB tokens in my community. I'm making like so many X's, so many multipliers. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys everything we're trading, but, you know, not publicly, because that's for my community. But we did, I can't remember. What was it, like a 14X in 13 days, I said, with this one right here? No, this was a 10X in like, I don't know, 8 days or whatever we did, because we got in, the all-time high was up to a 127 million market cap, and we got in around 12 million, right? And my call was like down here. So yeah, here we go. We gotta play this, right? But yeah, I don't know about this one. And it could have been something that was just been printed out in my community in one of those channels, but I don't know. I don't think I played it. I got so many plays that I forget which play. There was a play that I played. What was it, like September 1st or something like that? And it's just yesterday I was looking into it and I forgot I played it. And I had it in my wallet. I was like, yeah. Then I sent out a buy alert because I bought some more. Oh my God, Caspa's a stable coin. Yeah. Caspa's, I don't know, man. It's now it's going to go below 7 cents again with this right now. But Caspa's like, you know, I guess Caspa's trying to compete with the US dollar to see how fast it can devalue at this particular moment. Oh, I'm so bad, man. That's my biggest bag too, so I shouldn't laugh. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna pump, man. I think it's gonna go. It's gonna go to the moon eventually. We're all gonna be happy. You know, you go through a lot of stress and hardship, and then, you know, it's all gonna work out. But if you G'd out too soon, that's it. It's like you'll look back. You know, you'll look back and be like, damn, where did I sell? You know, it'd be like that. It took you 35 minutes. You thought he sent it to the wrong address. Panic. Yeah, straight panic mode. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like that. I don't know. It took me 15 minutes. I was sending like, I don't know, like 5 Casper or 10 Casper in a shot. And it took, yeah, I was started to realize it's like 15 minutes. But then like an hour later, somebody said, in one of the channels in my Discord, somebody was saying it was taking 45 minutes. So I was like, holy crap. I mean, hopefully it works faster than that when you do it on Casper Bot. I'd hope so. What's going on? Yo, Craig, DM me, because we were talking about those pricing tiers. You know, you've been watching me for a long time. Send me a DM, because I can't DM you, right? Because at least not for the first time, because they got people in my community pretending to be me. If any of you guys, yeah, if we are not connected, like friends in Discord, and we're not already DMing, like if you see somebody DM you that looks like my profile, then do not you know, respond. Just delete them. Yeah, but the best way to do it is check the profile, the user's profile, and see mutual servers. And if it's not you know, the Crypto Rich Discord server, then it's not me. Because I don't know how that flow is like crazy, because it's somehow they can just see all the users that are in the Discord community, you know, even though they're not a user of that community. I just don't understand how that flaw even exists in Discord. It's kind of crazy. And it's just common with every single Discord though. I'm gonna join straight up, get after work. Yeah, man. Yeah, glad to have you, man. Still have an issue with the payment option. You have any other option? I know you said PayPal is out. You have Zelle. If it's like, if that's an issue, I guess, I mean, why don't you just, you know, follow me on X. I don't know if I'll recognize your username, or if not, just send me a message, comment on one of my posts, so that you can, so that I can follow you back, and then we can trade messages right here. And yeah, this is my profile, Club Monkey Mike, right? So, and then we can talk. Maybe we can do something, crypto or something. Yeah, you can send some Casper, right? I don't know, but yeah, I'm not sure why you're having an issue with that though. I mean, like, yeah, I can use PayPal. PayPal banned me years ago for some stupid reason. Didn't make any sense. And I realized that they do that with so many people, and I'm like, what's the point of even trying to create a new account? It's just nuts. But yeah, the WAP needs my own PayPal in order for me to accept PayPal in the WAP store, as I talk to support. So I guess I'm out of luck when it comes to PayPal. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what issue you're having though with if it's some issue with the WAP and the payments, then maybe you can let me know and I can talk to tech support. They usually respond like instantly. So you know, the WAP is very helpful. I mean, they keep redesigning their interface like over and over and over again, which just sort of like drives me out of my mind. When I tell them that, like, now it looks like this, looks a little weird, the WAP store. So now you got to click into it to make it look like the way it used to look. But like over and over again, and then even in the admin. But other than that, other than being a real pain in the neck, but they are very helpful when it comes to responding. By the way, yeah, click that link in the description below, you guys. These prices are going up because I'm going to be competing with Crypto Archie very soon. People say I copy Crypto Archie, so I'm going to attempt to you know, satisfy them by copying Crypto Archie's prices. So guys, you're going to see $200 a month pretty soon enough. What else we got going on? Yeah, this is other big news right here. S&P launches new crypto index that will have 50 the digital markets. 50 will give a diversified exposure. So 50 altcoins. So that is like, we're going to see tons and tons of inflows of money into the crypto market in the next couple of months. I mean, think about it. I was thinking it was unrealistic because everybody's been saying for the last year or so that the total crypto market cap is going to surpass 8 trillion by the end of the year, right? And I'm like, it's barely 4 trillion. I was like, how is that even possible? But I don't know. I think it's possible. I think it's possible at this point. So yeah, yeah. This goes back to what I'm saying. Retail isn't here yet. What we got is institutions, and then because of all the skyrocketing in value of crypto, that's going to happen because of institutions, because of this right now. Then retail is going to come in because all the hype is just going to be spreading around through the news and so on, and people are going to want to FOMO in and stuff like that. So it is very easily, at this point, it's probably easily possible we're going to surpass 8 trillion in total crypto market cap later in the cycle. I agree. Later in the cycle. Well, basically, but what I say, the cycle is ending in 2027. So yeah, Casper is going to be really running hard. The QTNs in February, so to speak. Somebody sent me a video yesterday from Jesse AI explaining the Casper is probably going to surge in February. I mean, I doubt it, because when QTNs and QE starts, the money printing starts, it usually takes like a year and a half before that's even seen in the markets. Like what we're seeing right now, what we're going to be seeing is the QE from other central banks around the world. I don't think the US market in terms of QE and interest rate cuts are not going to have its effect on crypto for a while, because it's barely started. We need these additional 2 interest rate cuts. It's going to get us down to 3.75, right, in December, as long as we have these additional 2. But we really need to get below 3% in order to really, really stimulate the economy. So it's going to take its time at the first half of next year. You said 150,000 Caspa on the L2 bridge? I hope you're not saying that. That's crazy, dude. I hope that's not what you're telling me. I was testing with like 10 Caspa. I wouldn't bridge over 150 on a test. 150K on a test. Where's that? I'll give you like one of those CG slaps, right? One of those. Yeah, I hope you're not saying that. Okay, cool. Yeah. I sent you a DM. Yeah, all right. So, what's going on, Mikey B? Yeah. Tori. No, I'm Tori. What's that? Tori. I have no idea what the hell that is. I don't know. What is it? This? Oh, I see what it is. It is XTM. XTM is a ticker, and it's called Mino Tori. What is this really? What is it? It's DeFi. It's a layer 1. I have no idea what this is. It launched. When was this? Oh, so it launched in May when there was like a minor recovery in the markets and some things pumped in May. Yeah, I don't know anything about this. It has 9 centralized exchanges. Maybe it has this thing. It was twice. So, then it maybe is getting this one, BTSE. It's just not verified yet. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's a layer 1. I don't know. What's the day look like? I mean, yeah, the 7 days looks like it's an upward trajectory. Yeah. Woo! Look at that. Went down, 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 and then like just like a week ago, it started skyrocketing. Yeah, maybe this looks bullish. I mean, it looks like it's recovering. Got it. Yeah. Stimulus checks are coming. You watch every 4 to 5 years. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, BNB is pumping good. It's a good sign. Yeah. In my opinion, let the rotation begin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who would have thought BNB would be doing this? I never imagined this. It's crazy. It's like crazy. I mean, it's awesome because we're making money. We got all these good plays.
Like, Bitcoin is the very simple story.
And then now we got
story. They are never going to stop printing money.
Bitcoin
is the very simple story. They are never going to stop printing money, so therefore Bitcoin will never stop going up. And if you simply think of Bitcoin as savings technology, all you have to do is go out, work hard at your job, make money, spend less than you make, and then put the extra savings into Bitcoin, and then allow Bitcoin to benefit from what we know is going to happen, which is they are never going to stop.
Bitcoin is never going to stop going up. Now, I've noticed this. Can I not pause? That's weird. I can't pause Twitter videos when I'm live streaming. I noticed that in a previous live stream. I have no problem otherwise. Okay, no, okay, I got it. I got to pause. Oh, that's weird. That's crazy. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? It's a privacy layer 1, but I saw a comment of someone saying that they're working on Monero found in this. Not sure if it's true. Wondering if you heard of anything. No. I mean, if it's going to compete with a Monero, I think it has to have some additional offerings because, like, why would you not use Monero, right? It's like saying if you want to compete with Bitcoin, then Casper's got to have something better than Bitcoin, you know, which it does. But I don't know. I mean, is there an issue with Monero? I don't know. There have been privacy coins. I remember the first exposure to privacy coin that I saw was, I hope I didn't forget the name of it, right? It was first called Dogecoin Dark. And it was, you know, this was in the 2017 cycle. And it was rebranded. Let me see. Was it Verge? It was XVG. That's what it was. It was rebranded to Verge, and it did like 100,000x or something like that during that cycle. Yeah, look at that. Crazy, right? It was like nobody touched it. Nobody cared about these meme coins back then. It was like Elon Musk was the first one to push Dogecoin, and then suddenly there was like meme coin culture. There was like a privacy coin called, you know, which is called Dogecoin Dark, and then they decided to change the name. As soon as they changed the name, just you know, picked up. But yeah, I went off into another realm, a tangent here. I was talking about privacy coins, but it's interesting. But I don't know. I don't know. You know, things will pump. Everything will pump. Everything will pump in a bull market. Will it overtake Monero? I don't know. I don't think so, but I have to have something on it. Why did I have this here? Let me play this. I don't know why I pulled this up. It's under pillow. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me just. It's interesting. Food for thought. Yeah.
For the most part, you're going to have 3 categories of Bitcoin treasury companies. You're going to have the pure play digital credit issuers that are laser-like focused. Our company, a Metaplanet, someone like probably a Strive, I'm going to guess. Someone with a lot of equity capital that's going to just sell equity and pure credit, and they're going to be laser-like focused. They're going to 100x or 1,000x. Those are going to be the screaming equity winners. Those are going to be the next Mag 7 stocks. Right? Those are companies that can go from $1 billion to $100 billion or to $1 trillion, right? Then you're going to have the strong Bitcoin players. Maybe they're not the single dominant player in their market, but they're strong Bitcoin. They got a lot of stuff going on. They'll 10x, 20x. You know, they'll be good. They'll win, but they won't be the next Mag 7.
Are they issuing credit, or what's kind of that?
They'll be like, you know, companies that are very, you know, that buy a lot of Bitcoin and do some. It's not their laser like 150% focus, but they'll do some, and they'll be strong performers.
Right.
And then you'll have companies that just buy some Bitcoin, and they'll buy some Bitcoin and they'll have another business. And over time, you know, the other business may trade sideways, and the Bitcoin will actually support the equity market cap of the company. And so they're the ones that can't lose. But because they're not 100% focused on Bitcoin, because they have another business, they have other liabilities, they'll grind up with the S&P and they'll be successful even if their core business doesn't work, right? But they'll still be, you know, low risk. You know, maybe they'll be 2, 3, 4xer, right? And I think you'll see all of that. And it all comes down to the conviction of the management team and the business.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't understand a 13-minute video, but I'm not gonna. Basically, is what he's saying is like no business can really fail as long as they have Bitcoin as a backup, even if they have some other sort of service that they're providing in their business, and they're still going to increase in value, which is very, very interesting. A very interesting concept. Like almost like saying you can't lose. What I was talking about yesterday, where if you think in terms of obviously we're not there yet with Caspa, but if you think in terms of Bitcoin, of what things cost in terms of Bitcoin. Everything around you, right? I was talking about the price of eggs, right? Everything around you just appears to be getting cheaper, and it becomes more and more easier to live because everything you can buy is worth a lesser amount of Bitcoin. You know, you used to need to be able to, you used to need to spend like 1,000 Bitcoin to buy a car. Now you can buy a car with 1 Bitcoin, and a really nice one too. So yeah. Well, yeah, a very interesting concept. This is very interesting right here. I pulled this one up because it reminded me of something with Mr. Beast. Michael Saylor's advice to YouTuber Jimmy Donaldson: buy Bitcoin, Mr. Beast. Now, this is interesting because I do remember back in the day, and it goes way back, not recently too, right? When Mr. Beast probably still had like, I don't know, like under 50 million subscribers or less, and so on. Like he was up and coming. I remember that he had Bitcoin. And this was before he was like super like rich and so on with like tons of subscribers. But he had a house where him and his team like lived in or something like that, and you know, doing these videos. And somebody broke into his house and stole a whole bunch of stuff, like equipment and stuff like that in this house. But they left the computer there, and the computer itself had a Bitcoin wallet on it, and the private key of the wallet was like it was in a notepad file. It was on a desktop, nonetheless. So the thieves took everything else and didn't even bother with the computer. So they didn't take the most valuable thing that that was in the house that could have been stolen. So it was just kind of funny. I remember those. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think Michael Saylor needs to give him the advice about buying Bitcoin, because I've been having Bitcoin for so a while, right? But what else we got? Yeah, Google Fund. Yeah, you guys. Yes, Toshi is on OKX, right? You saw that alert? Toshi is on OKX. Let me see if I can share. Toshi is on OKX. Same thing with Advantis. Hold on, let me see. There we go. Yeah, Toshi's on OKX. So those of you guys that don't know anything about my community, yeah, we have tons and tons of software. So here's like very neatly organized, so we know this is the OKX channel. We know what's going to listen and so on. So two of my calls, obviously Toshi's a long time play, and Advantis is a recent call where we did 10x in 10 days, just like Crypto Archie. And I was accused of copying him. But Archie didn't do a 550x on MYX, so yeah. Like, who's copying who? Somebody said recently, a few days back in my group, that we should invite Crypto Archie to join us so he can get in on calls a little bit earlier. Yeah. But yeah, Toshi's looking good. I'm hoping we just start flying with Toshi. Maybe get like 100x from where it is right now, because it should go into the billions, and it should make it to like the top 10 in terms of meme coins. Where is it right now? Let's pull this back up just for the hell of it. Where's Toshi? Categories. I wish I'd have a number. They have the ranking, but they don't have the number down here. Toshi's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Toshi's number 14. I mean, I think Toshi's going to go up. At least break into the top 8. Maybe better. So we'll see. Toshi's got it going on. Well, yeah. What else we got? Oh yeah. You mean holding up so well during the recent? Yeah, because it just got OKX just this morning, right? What does it look like today? Wow, yeah, Toshi's going down with everything. The whole market is going down. I didn't think about it. I didn't even bother to look into why. I didn't see anything on like the homepage of Yahoo Finance. I didn't see anything, but yeah, this is a buying opportunity. I sold all my origin trails. I saw it was up so much. But yeah, everything is red. Holy crap, look how red everything is. Yeah, we've been taking profits. Like, here's another one. For those of you guys who just want to drool over all the profits me and my community have been making. For those of you who don't want to join. Yeah, this is another one. We've got into what did we do on Midas? I guess we did it went to it was like a 7 to 8x. Yeah, it's just like the lines become blurry, man. I don't know. We just like sometimes every single day we're like holy shit, new all-time high. But I don't think that's gonna happen today because everything is just crashing down again. But anyways, click that link in the description below. Click that link in the description below if you want to become crypto rich. Take a look at the website, browse the website. These are all the calls. These are all the good plays that we had from last cycle. You can see, you hear the multipliers. You know, it's just like, get in early because we got tons of software to help us find all these awesome coins, and that'll make us crypto rich, like the group says. And it's going to help us buy one of these. This is beautiful. I pulled this up in a previous live stream. This is nice too, but it's kind of small. Or we're going to be sailing in something like this. Look at that. Look how awesome that is. That is absolutely amazing, right? You guys want to be with me on one of these things, man? It's going to be awesome. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? I just about the end of the live stream was telling everybody about the yacht that we're going to be sailing on pretty soon. So click that link in the description below. Like I said, I'm going to be competing with Crypto Archie. He charges $200 a month. I think I should too, because I have way better calls than he does. Nothing against Crypto Archie. It's just the way it is. I've been thinking I'm going to make a there was a, for those of you I'm an old timer now, right? Because I remember being a kid when Terminator 2 first came out, you know, in the early 90s. And to this day, Terminator 2 is by far my favorite movie ever. I just so well done for being a movie that being that old at this point. Like if you're in the 1990s and you're a kid and you're looking at a movie from the 70s, you don't think of it as being like really awesome and well done. For the most part, you know, there might be exceptions, but I just think Terminator 2 was awesome. But I remember back then Schwarzenegger was going around telling everybody how he was saying like, that's why Terminator 2 is the biggest movie of the summer, right? And going to all the talk shows and trying to promote Terminator 2. That's why Terminator 2 is the biggest movie of the summer. I think I'm going to do an AI version of Schwarzenegger saying that, but I'm going to have him say something like, that's why Code Monkey Mike has the best group on the planet. That's going to be awesome. So I can push a button, like when I do like this, I can just push a button and I can have Schwarzenegger come up. I was never going to do that. That's going to be fucking funny as hell. Anyways, that's me, man, just having fun. Take the link in the description below, and I will catch you guys later.